Hey, what's up guys, Steve from Cult of Mac here, and iPods, iPads and iPhones are going to be as popular as ever this year on kids' Christmas lists. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up an iOS device for your children so they can stay safe whilst still making the most out of their gadgets come Christmas. So let's get started. Firstly, you'll need to decide whether you want your kids to share your Apple ID or whether you want to create one just for them. I'd recommend setting up their own account, as Apple IDs are used for iMessages, FaceTime, Find My iPhone, as well as downloading apps, music and more. Having a separate account also means you can FaceTime them directly if, say, you're working away, and can also prevent them from running up a tab on your credit card. To set up an account, go to the Settings app on your iPhone, not the new one for your kid, and scroll down to the iCloud menu. Within there, tap Set up for family sharing. Then scroll right down to the bottom to find the Create Apple ID for Child option and tap on that. Then enter your kid's birthday, after which you'll then need to enter their name and create their Apple ID. With this option set up, you can enable Ask to Buy and location sharing to make sure they can't buy any content without your consent, and so that you can see your child's whereabouts. Next, set up your new iOS device as usual, following all of the steps displayed on screen. Make sure to add a passcode to prevent any thieves from accessing it should they lose it. When you come to Find My iPhone, make sure that you enable it. This also means that you can lock the device remotely, or completely wipe the device of all of its data if you have to. Even if you were trusting your kids with having your credit card details on their Apple ID account, setting up family sharing can be a great money saver, especially if you have more than one child. Family sharing lets you save purchases from iTunes and the App Store with other family members' iOS devices. When enabled, your family can simply head to the Purchase tab within the stores to find apps, films, albums, or iBooks you've already bought. One of the most important steps, depending on your child's age, can be setting restrictions on mature content. If you're worried about what your kids will see or do whilst using their devices, you can control content, apps, and other features that they can access. To do this, go to Settings, General, then Restrictions, and tap Enable Restrictions. You'll then be prompted to create a 4-digit passcode for yourself, not your child, to access these settings. You'll next be presented with a long list of apps and features that you can either enable or disable from your kid's iOS device. I'm not going to walk you through each one of these, as they can be tweaked to your personal preferences. Well, that's it for this video, but if you found it useful, go ahead and hit that like button, as it really does help us out. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss a single video from Cult of Mac. Have a great Christmas, and I'll catch you in the next one.